Take 20.
No. Another common question that we get asked is, what do I wear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a pretty good question because it's dancing, so it's active, you're gonna be sweating, so it's not gonna be like a normal night out to the club. So what I like to wear is I like to wear things that are lightweight, breathable, that I can move in, feel comfortable in. They're not gonna slip off my shoulder. It's not like super too baggy, but it, flowy maybe. Form-fitting is good. And something that, I'm okay with wearing jeans. Some people aren't. But just something that you feel comfortable and confident in. What about you? What do you like to wear when you're dancing?
I've gone through different phases of my salsa journey. I started salsa dancing by wearing suits. It was in New York City, so he was all full out wearing suits. But back in those days, it wasn't about the spins and crazy spins. This was about 25 years ago. So it was more about the dance and just more the socializing part. So you could wear those 3-piece suits. When I got to San Diego, that didn't last too long. I realized that California is more laid back. It's all about the jeans and the sneakers and the graphic tees, which I love because in reality, I sweat a lot. And when I'm wearing a suit, it's not like I could bring an extra suit, but I could bring 5 t-shirts easy. So things that I like to wear is that. I like to wear nice graphic tees that are made of material that's more breathable. I like to wear jeans. Now, as far as colored jeans, if you're someone like me and you sweat a lot, be aware because there's that phenomenon called the sweaty crack. Okay, so make sure that color is not going to bleed through. Now that's going to draw attention to that and not to the dance. So those are some of the things that maybe I'll consider avoiding. How about you? What do you avoid?
Yeah, I like to avoid strapless tops because then I have this fear that I'm going to just...
It happens.
End up having a malfunction on the dance floor and showing everything. I would love to be able to wear dresses because it does get so hot, but I tend to just wear jeans. And if you do end up wearing a dress, just do a test real quick because once you twirl or spin, the dress comes up. And I have definitely seen some booties that I didn't really want to see on the dance floor.
Even for us, when we're making these videos, there's times where we need to do a test shot because we realize that her skirt is rising up and it's no longer drawing the attention to the lesson. So always test out your gear from all angles, all heights, just in case.
The other thing that I avoid, I think maybe we have more things to avoid than you guys do, but earrings, like really dangly earrings because my hair gets all tangled up in the earrings. Or necklaces that will fly off of your body when you're spinning because then it becomes like a weapon.
Exactly. So with that said, for me, if I wear a long collar shirt, I make sure I roll the sleeves because of the buttons. I know some guys cut them just to avoid it altogether because it's happened to me at least 3 times, and that's when I realized, okay, no more buttons, and now you're in the middle of the dance floor trying to...
Because then what happens
is the girl just ends up just ripping her hair and they're like, wow, But anyhow, avoid those kind of things.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those that sweats like me, I avoid only bringing 1 shirt. Make sure you bring 5 shirts, bring a dry towel, enjoy the dance. But just because, like she said, it's something athletic, you're going to dance. So it's nicer that the other person is not constantly feeling your sweat on them.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be respectful.
And you'll know too, I don't know if it'll be obvious right away, but certain materials when they get wet will kind of stick to the body and sometimes they are even see-through. So you might want to just be careful with the kind of materials that you use. If you're a sweaty person like we are, we sweat a lot, so it's something that we have to take into consideration when we figure out what we want to wear. So the next thing is what to wear in the studio versus at the club.
Oh, yeah.
So in the studio, it depends on the studio, but usually people are pretty casual. They're just, wearing gym clothes for the most part, unless it's a studio where the class is right before a club, and then people might be a little bit more dressed up. So you just want to go to the studio, check it out, see for yourself what people are wearing, what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, just like she said, and might just be repeating her, you're gonna see all kinds of people. People that just gotta go to work dressed up with a suit that just took up the tie, and you're gonna see some people with sweats and sneakers. The most important thing that I want you to focus on is the dress. I can't talk. Is the shoe attire. The shoes are very important when you're dancing because that's your only connection to the floor. And it's not like you're just walking. You're going to be doing spins. There's going to be friction on the floor. And the wrong shoe could cause you more harm than good.
Yeah. So you want to avoid any kind of shoe that has a lot of gripping, like tennis shoes that have rubber soles or traction. You want smooth soles. So you can, if you're just starting out, you can start with street shoes. Just make sure that they're smooth bottom. Sometimes you could have like a leather or plastic bottom. You just don't want to be slipping either. So you kind of have to have like a balance between slippery and just being able to glide.
Excuse me. A dress shoe is expensive. So a lot of times, if you just have a pair of comfortable dance shoes, a comfortable pair of sneakers that she has mentioned, like a smooth sole, you can just create your own dance shoe.
Yes.
If you look at the link either above and the comment below, we'll teach you how to convert a pair of sneakers of yours into something you could try out for the dance floor for something that's, I think it was like for $20 or less, versus having to go buy a pair of dance shoes that might not feel comfortable and then you cannot return, or a lot of times with these shoes, they don't go with everything in your closet. So
it's a big investment too to buy a pair of dance shoes. They're anywhere from $50 to $200. So if you're not sure that you want to do this long term, why invest right away? So again, street shoes, convert your shoes to dance shoes, and then the next step, once you know for sure that you want to dance, is to buy dance shoes.
Exactly.
And they're good because they're lightweight. They hug your foot.
They're made for the sport.
They support your feet and ankle. They stay on your foot, and then the sole is made for the dance floor, not to be too slippery, but to be able to glide smoothly.
Exactly.
Those are just some of our tips. Anything else that you want to add?
No, I would say that just be you. Dress comfortable. Be aware that if you're one of those that sweat a lot, consider those things. We even have another video about that, about the things that I've had to consider through my journey because I'm one of those people that sweat a lot. So there's certain things that we consider leaders and followers, gentlemen and ladies to do. So check it out. Yeah,
and I forgot one more thing too. When you go to the club, you will see the wide range from super casual sweats even and leggings to all the way to super formal dress attire suits. So it's not about having to fit in. Just be you, wear what you feel confident and comfortable in, and you're definitely gonna have fun. Good.
Yeah, that was good.